Okay. So now quickly let us, without wasting much time, we will just discuss the various concepts of inflation. No question of taking it again. First one is headline inflation. Okay, I told you that headline inflation is the general measurement of inflation, and it is based on wholesale price index. Okay, we are calculating inflation which is based on wholesale price index. Next is core inflation. I hope you are remembering what is core inflation. Core inflation में two things were not included in core inflation. What is it? That is food items and fuel prices. This I told you that fuel. So head inflation minus food and fuel. Then we discussed about food inflation, then retail inflation, then we reached here, GNP deflator. Okay, there are two types of GNP which we have done before. One is a nominal GNP, other is the real GNP. Okay, so nominal GNP is the GNP at the current price. Nominal GNP, because GNP means gross national product. We are calculating at the current price. Okay, real GNP we are calculating at the constant price. This is the difference. This is what we have finished. Now we are going to continue with effects of inflation. We are continuing with effects of inflation. Okay. Here you have to be very careful because this is what is happening in the case of inflation in the real life. Okay, real life, how does inflation affects the people, various groups? First and foremost, the problem of inflation is it is affecting the real income. I hope you are sitting with pen and pencil or book and pen, whatever maybe. This is my assumption because I cannot see you exactly. Bed में सोकर आधा में उड़कर lecture listen करने पर काम नहीं होगा. Real income means पहला वो लिखो. Real income means the goods and services that one can buy. Goods and services that we can buy. That is known as real income. Okay. So during inflation, real income declines. It's a very good question for objective because purchasing power also declines. Inflation means what is happening, children? Real income will decline and the purchasing power is also declining. What is the reason? Because prices are very high. Okay. When the prices are very high, automatically the real income declines. And the purchasing power also declines because the prices are increasing. Earlier I was giving, say for example, 60 rupees per liter for the petrol. Now I am paying 100 rupees per petrol. You can say that more than 100. 40 rupees ka farak hai, but my income has not increased. So automatically my salary remains same, maybe less. So mera jo real income hai, that is declining. When the price increases, value of money decreases. All this relation you have to understand. And real income also decreases. So when the price is increasing, what will happen? Value of money decreases. Okay, when value of money decreases, the real income also decreases. This is what is happening in the case of inflation. So it's a very dangerous proposition. Why? Price आप खुद देखो ना, अभी last you can say 6 months before, 1 liter of petrol was costing say 70 rupees. Today that petrol is costing 105 rupees, 35 rupees increase per liter. 3 month में सैलरी को क्या हो गया, जिसका भी सैलरी इंक्रीज नहीं हुआ है बिकॉज ऑफ द कोविड, उल्टा सैलरी कम हुआ है. सो दैट स्टेज में व्हाट विल हैपन, पैसा को वैल्यू है नहीं एंड हमारा जो गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज ले सकता है वो भी कम होता है. ओके, देयर इज अ ब्यूटीफुल एग्जांपल, वेनेजुएला. वेनेजुएला इज अ वेरी स्मॉल कंट्री. ओके, वेनेजुएला इज अ स्मॉल कंट्री. वेनेजुएला का इन्फ्लेशन 2019 का इन्फ्लेशन देखने पर आप बेहोश हो जाएगा. ये देखो आप 39,113.80%. अब देखो 40,000% is the inflation in Venezuela. The whole world was talking about Venezuela's inflation, and this is known as hyperinflation. Just imagine 40,000% your prices are increasing. वेनेजुएला में लोग क्या करते थे आपको मालूम है, एक टेम्बो बुलाकर उसमें पैसा डालकर they were going to the market because 1 liter of milk was costing 10 lakh rupees. You will think madam आप कुछ भी बोलते हैं. You can check it with the internet. Current rate of inflation भी देखता है मैं. Venezuela was world famous because people were finding it very difficult to survive in that country. हमारा, suppose I am asking you this question, India का inflation कितना है? Now India का inflation is less than 10%. It is not around 5%, 6%. It is a good idea. It's not bad. But इधर आप उल्टा देखिए, उल्टा is really bad, very very bad. What I am checking is समझ में आया या नहीं? 40,000% increase in price means आदमी बेहोश हो जाएगा. Okay, current inflation rate in Venezuela में वही देखते हैं. ये 2019 का है. मेरा आइडिया में ज्यादा तो फर्क नहीं पड़ा है, फिर भी exactly मालूम होना चाहिए. देखो 2018 में 65% था, 65,437. अभी भी ओके, ये लोग उसके 2020 का इन्फ्लेशन दिया है, दैट वो भी इतना बैड नहीं है. इट्स वेरी हाई ओनली. वेनेजुएला इज इन Bolivian Republic of Venezuela. Inflation rate is 2,355. So just imagine this type of inflation. You will ask, madam, ऐसा inflation हो सकता है? Similar inflation has happened in Germany after the First World War. Okay, and Qatar is also having very high inflation, 40% plus. So you will ask me, madam, इतना inflation होने पर क्या होगा? Children, everything becomes so expensive. You cannot live in that country because value of money is zero. 1 liter of milk लेने के लिए you will have to pay 1 lakh rupees per day. Just imagine how the people will survive. We are paying 40 rupees per day or 50 rupees per day. This is 1 lakh rupees per day. More than that. That type of high level of inflation is known as hyper. Hyperinflation means सबसे ज़्यादा high है hyperinflation. Next is farmers. Okay, generally farmers benefit during the period of inflation as the price of the goods increases. Okay, this is something which is very important. Farmers benefit because of inflation. Very few people benefit because of inflation. One of the group is farmer. What is the reason, children? किसान को inflation benefit करता है because inflation के वजह से उसके पास जो राइस है, उसने जो प्रोड्यूस किया, जो व्हीट है, उसका price is increasing, so he will get more income. And when they get more income, they can use the money to pay off their debt. I told you once, now I am repeating. In Keynesian theory, you know that, one man's gain is another man's loss, or gain of one is a loss of other. So either what happen, farmer को gain हो जाता है, because उसको ज़्यादा पैसा मिलता है, he is very happy. वो पैसा से उसका जो loan था, वो repay कर सकता है. Okay, children. How the question will come? During the period of inflation, farmer dash. Like their question will come. During the period of inflation, value of money dash. During the period of inflation, real income dash. Like this questions will come. Now, सबसे बड़ा dangerous group है fixed income group. ये example तो बहुत आपको carefully देखना पड़ेगा. Who are the fixed income group? All the salary earners, wage earners, pensioners, and the people who depend upon rent. They are all fixed income group. They are known as the fixed income group. Yes. 1 minute. They are known as the fixed income group. In addition to that, they are also known as middle class. Middle class में आप आता है, मैं आता है. Middle class. So middle class लोगों को, what is middle class लोगों के लिए, what is happening? Fixed income group, they will suffer. देखो, this group is worse affected during the inflation. Their income is fixed, but the prices are increasing. I can give you 100 examples. Either examination point of view, the question is fixed income group dash during inflation. So you will have to write fixed income group worst affected or fixed income group lose during inflation. What is the reason, children? आप अभी का present situation देखो. Suppose that you are आपका घर में grandfather या grandmother XYZ, they are deriving pension, और आपका daddy retire हो गया, he is getting pension. Every month pension amount will not change. Pension amount will be the same only, except some DA BA का increase होगा, बाकी तो pension amount same है. Lekin what about the prices? Prices are going on increasing. So how the pensioner will survive? India में इसके साथ और एक problem है. What is the problem? That problem is बैंक का fixed deposit rate. Because Indians are those who are depending upon, like, so fixed. What did we were explaining that they are depending upon fixed deposit. Indians को अभी भी आप पूछो पैसा किधर invest करेगा, बैंक में डालेगा. Because nobody knows anything other than putting money in the fixed deposit. आपका अगर में 10,000 rupees extra आया और 20,000 rupees extra आया, वो पैसा क्या करेगा? आंख बंद करके जाएगा बैंक में. Because that much, more than 70% of Indians prefer bank deposit. What is the reason, children? It is considered as safe. I told you अभी का phenomenon में ये सब changes है. Generally, fixed deposits are considered as safe. So everybody prefer fixed deposit, especially in India. Okay. Whereas American countries, nobody prefer fixed deposit because rate of interest is very, very less. But now India, maybe the conditions are changing. Why? Maximum fixed interest on fixed deposit, what you can get is today 5.5%. Maximum income from the fixed or the rate of interest on fixed deposit is 5.5. 5 साल पहले यही फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट 8 to 10% return देता था. Understand it very carefully what the teacher is talking. I'm talking about the senior citizen in your house, okay, or your daddy who has retired. So वो लोग बैंक डिपॉजिट में they are depending. So पहले 10% तक rate of interest मिलता था, अभी सीधा half हो गया. देखो डिपॉजिट का इंटरेस्ट रेट तो हाफ हो गया, लेकिन कमोडिटी का प्राइस तो डबल हो गया. So how you will be able to survive? You will have to buy milk, you will have to buy groceries, you will have to teach your children, okay, you will have to send them to the schools, etc., etc. So middle class, they are literally killed because of inflation. Children, who are the middle class? Daily wage earners, fixed income group, pensioners, all these people are considered as middle class. Who is a pensioner, children? The person who got retired. He is known as, the pensioner. The people who got retired or who took PRS, voluntary retirement scheme, and they are depending upon the pension. ये old age में उसको दूसरा काम में जाना possibly नहीं है because उसका health weak है. So the problem is he is depending upon bank deposit. But I told you, itna bad, prices are going on increasing, and bank ka jo rate of interest hai, it is coming down, and pension बढ़ेगा भी नहीं. वो pensioner को कौन देखने वाला है? अभी कोई नहीं देखता है. Please remember that. That is why it is said that fixed income group, they are so badly affected during the period of inflation. Children, be very careful with what I am talking. The fixed income group, they are very badly affected. Because your income is fixed, but the prices are changing. Nowadays, I told everywhere we can quote the example of petrol. COVID का side ही अलग है. Petrol का price ऐसा बढ़ता है. Now we are afraid where it is heading. 1 liter petrol is costing 110 rupees, 108 rupees. This we cannot even imagine. Similarly, last week I read in the paper, government has increased the price of gas cylinder. Government has increased the price of gas cylinder. Gas cylinder, आपको तो मालूम है. Earlier they were paying, say for example, household was, I am remembering, I'm talking about 15 days before, 15 years before. I was paying 350 rupees for gas cylinder myself. Okay, अभी तो pipeline gas आ गया. So pipeline gas का system ही अलग है. वो लोगों का भी monthly charges आता है 600. Higher side बोलता है. पहले 350 pay करता था, अभी 600 pay करता है. What about the people who are depending upon the gas cylinder? What is happening to the people who are depending upon the gas cylinder? Today gas cylinder का price is 900 rupees. आप घर में पूछो आपको मालूम पड़ेगा. Almost 3 times cylinder का भाव बढ़ा है. लेकिन वो इतना gap में आपका घर में जिसका भी income double नहीं हुआ है. Please remember, only the goods and services prices are increasing. Income remains same. That's why they are, known as fixed income group. And fixed income group को क्या होगा, children? Very badly affected group because they cannot survive. That's a problem. Oh, it is running out of time. Then debtors and creditors. Debtors and creditors. Children, please take down in a book. बिकॉज कितना भी अकाउंट्स पढ़ो अभी भी डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट कंफ्यूज हो जाता है. हु इज ए डेटर? डेटर इज द पर्सन हु बोरोस मनी. दूसरों के पास से पैसा लेने वाला है डेटर. क्रेडिटर इज द पर्सन हु लेंड्स द मनी. क्रेडिटर तो पैसा देता है. Okay, so creditor is lending money. Debtor is what the debtor is doing. Debtor is borrowing the money. So इसमें किसको benefit होगा? Try करो. Debtor देखो. Debtor is gaining during the period of inflation. See this word. Debtor 100% question आएगा. Debtor gain during the period of inflation. Creditor lose during the period of inflation. ये दोनों हम explain करेगा. I will share your attendance. In the meanwhile, I will explain. I will continue. इधर नहीं है. SYA. One minute attendance link देने का भाई try करते हैं. किधर गया करते. I have shared the attendance link. In the meanwhile, you can listen. Yes. So children, who is a debtor? बोलो. Debtor कौन है? हाँ बहुत लिखता है. Attendance नहीं पूछा. Who is a debtor? Correct. Who is borrowing money? You are right. Who is creditor? Right. Who is giving the money? जो पैसा देता है वो creditor है. जो पैसा लेता है वो debtor है. So debtor gain during the inflation and creditor lose during the inflation. Why? Debtor को क्या होता है? For example, 4 साल पहले मैंने मेरा friend के पास से 25,000 rupees लिया था. I'm talking about 4 years before. My business has gone very well. Okay. Now after 4 years, I'm repaying. I'm the debtor. I'm repaying the money. Creditor को पैसा वापस देता है. फिर इधर कैसा debtor gain हो जाता है? Because उसके लिए benefit है 5 साल में पैसा का वैल्यू कम हो गया और उसके लिए रीपेमेंट इजी हो गया बिकॉज पैसा का वैल्यू ही नहीं. क्रेडिटर को नुकसान हो जाता है बिकॉज 5 साल पहले 25,000 रुपीज लिया था. वो 5 साल पहले सपोज उसने पैसा नहीं दिया, वो 25,000 रुपीज से उसने शेयर लिया, नहीं तो गोल्ड लिया. आफ्टर 5 years money has doubled. So that's what is happening. It is a very different scenario. Creditor को lose हो जाता है because value of money comes down, and debtor is gaining during the period of inflation. Okay, children, we are finishing this.